So another area that I've always worried about when I've engaged in market research in the past is sort of the groupthink that happens in focus groups, right? Other people loved focus groups. I was never a huge fan. So what are your thoughts on focus groups? And is it really all about just having the right moderator? And what about focus groups? How have they changed, if they do have value in your opinion? How have they changed if they're going to be done virtually in a Zoom environment, sort of like what we're engaged in now?
Yeah, we question ourselves this all the time as well. We will go ahead and say flat out that we are not the biggest fan of focus groups as they stand, right? That's kind of why we're here. Research and data has been so important, but it's been so important for the past 15 years and everyone's so excited about it that no one's really thought about innovating it quite yet, right? And there's only so much that can be done with a giant, massive sub sandwich and a mediocre, stale coffee behind a two-way mirror. And so what we really try to do is we do see the value of focus groups, but we don't see the value as they stand, right? There is groupthink. People are very reactive to their moderators. It's very hard to kind of make people feel comfortable. So the way that we approach it is really in a different aspect. So one example, we have a food and beverage company and we definitely needed qual, but instead we just hosted a dinner party, right? This is pre-COVID, by the way. And that's a way to put people in their very natural environment because you're asking people about their authentic self in a very inauthentic environment, right? And so there's ways in which that we need to kind of adapt to get people to be a little bit more honest, a little bit more real. COVID, right? We're kind of doing all of these over Zoom. There's ways to be creative about it. Do you form an Eventbrite and make a happy hour, right? How do you make questions posed to the consumer so they're really comfortable answering it? There's a bunch of different methodologies that we kind of apply. We do see the value, but we come at it at a very different angle.